Weinstein has been found guilty of 2 of the 5 counts: criminal sexual act and third-degree rape.
CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas is live outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan for us with more now. Aundrea.
Well, Chris and Mary, as you know, Harvey Weinstein was facing 5 charges. Let's go through that right now. The first one, predatory sexual assault of former production assistant Mimi Haley in 2006. He was found not guilty of that, but he was found guilty of criminal sexual act in the first degree against her. And Weinstein could spend up to 25 years in prison for that charge. Count 3, predatory sexual assault of aspiring actress Jessica Mann, who said Weinstein raped her in a Manhattan hotel room back in 2013. He was found not guilty of that, not guilty of rape in the first degree of her, but he was found guilty of rape in the third degree of Jessica Mann. That charge carries a maximum of 4 years in prison. So as you see, a total, he could spend as much as 29 years in prison if he gets a maximum on both of those charges. You have to remember, Harvey Weinstein is 67 years old. Now, prosecutors brought in other witnesses to back up the claims to establish a pattern and practice of Harvey Weinstein, a Hollywood heavyweight, saying that he took advantage of women. Weinstein maintained that all of these sexual encounters were consensual. He did not take the stand in his defense. The jury, 7 men, 5 women, they deliberated for 5 days with this. And as of Friday, they had a unanimous decision on 3 of the 5 charges, but they were hung on the most serious charges of those predatory sexual assault. They were deadlocked and asked the judge if they could have a partial verdict. The judge said absolutely not and told them to continue deliberating. They had the weekend to think about it. They started back at 9:30 this morning, and they were able to come to a consensus. Now, under New York law, Weinstein has to register as a sex offender. It's still unclear, though, if the judge will have him go straight to jail to wait for sentencing or if he'll be released on his bail. I'm sure prosecutors will argue that with his wealth that he is, in fact, a flight risk. So again, the movie mogul Harvey Weinstein is found guilty on 2 charges. He's facing up to 29 years in prison, a minimum of 5 years. This case has been the central in reigniting the Me Too movement, and even with this outcome, though, Weinstein still has to face additional charges in California. Now, we're waiting to get reaction from all sides. We'll be sure to bring that to you. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.